What MMOs will you be playing next year? Luck is with us because a satisfying selection of MMOs and expansions are coming in 2022. Some of the most popular MMORPGs are getting expansions, and we also have some new titles entering the fray. If you were looking forward to spending the winter holidays playing the new SWTOR expansion, we have some good news for you. You get more time for your loved ones, and your Valentine's date will be a Sith Lord. The expansion was delayed to February 15, 2022. The planet of Manon, the new Flashpoint, the new operation, the new 80 level cap, and especially the storyline revolving around Darth Malgus will all have to wait. The Witch Queen is the 6th expansion for Bungie's shooter MMO, Destiny 2. It comes packed with new content and a new story. If you have played the first Destiny game, you might remember Oryx, the baddie from the first expansion. Get ready to meet his sister. SWTOR is the antagonist in the upcoming expansion. Single-player story quests get a new difficulty level with improved rewards. SWTOR's Throne World is a brand new location for players to explore. 2 dungeons and a raid are part of the features list. The expansion also introduces a new type of melee weapon, the glaive. We are getting close to ending the dragon menace that has plagued the lands of Tyria. Story-wise, End of Dragons is a crucial time in Guild Wars 2 history. We cannot wait to see what happens in this expansion. The continent of Kantha opens up, allowing adventurers to explore fabled locations such as the Shanghai Island, Ekavald Wilds, and the Jade Sea. Each profession is getting a new elite specialization. 2-seated combat mounts are coming our way. A fierce siege turtle capable of carrying 2 players, where one handles the navigation and the other the guns. The content roadmap for 2022 includes several features that would qualify the February update in Bless Unleashed as an expansion. The Griogare quest line is continuing with more adventures. We have new equipment and skill presets coming our way as well. A new field boss is ready to test your combat prowess. However, the biggest feature is the introduction of the assassin class. And that's not all. The new year will also bring a new profession system, a GVG expansion, instanced fields, and a new battlefield. Later in 2022, players will embark on a new main story quest set in the Eidolon Forest. This MMORPG's Western release is long overdue. Lost Ark features jaw-dropping graphics and action MMO combat. It has several classes with varied combat styles. Single and multiplayer content is not missing either. We have engaging single-player story quests, challenging co-op raids, and PvP so you can show others your superior skills. We don't have any details yet, but Rift is getting a major update in the next few months. A financial report from Media and Games Invest, the company that owns Gamigo, states that for our successful game Rift, which did not have any updates for a longer period, we will have a first-grade update also in Q1 22. For years, Rift was in maintenance mode. Many feared that the Teleran adventure came to an end. But it seems the game is doing well and will finally be getting more content. Dungeons and Dragons and Dinosaurs. We just love to see older MMORPGs getting new expansions. The D&D MMO has been around since 2006. It's based on D&D, the tabletop game that has set the standard for computer RPGs. The Isle of Dread is a well-known D&D adventure. It first came out in 1981 and now it's making its way towards the MMORPG. The Isle of Dread transports players to the prehistoric eponymous location. Dinosaurs and an increased level cap. That's all we know for now about the Isle of Dread expansion. More details will surface as we get closer to the unannounced release date. The Day Before is an open-world MMO that takes place in a post-pandemic America overrun by flesh-hungry infected and survivors. A zombie apocalypse by any other name, The Day Before is not for the faint of heart. The infected may not be the smartest enemies, but they make up with superiority in numbers. Fellow players will give you a hard time as well. However, you can join a colony of like-minded survivors. The Day Before has realistic weapons and vehicles. Even though the game depicts a world in ruin, the graphics are gorgeous. The English localization for Odin Valhalla Rising has been confirmed. The game comes out in Taiwan in the first quarter of 2022 and the global release will follow right after. The Norse-inspired MMORPG features superb graphics. Players explore the world as they complete quests and defeat monsters. 4 classes are available at launch and more will come with future updates. Each class has a unique ability that can be activated in certain conditions. Odin Valhalla Rising has both PvE and PvP. The controversial autoplay function is under revision for the global version. Mad World: Age of Darkness is a cross-platform HTML5 MMORPG that can be played in a web browser. It has a unique hand-drawn art style. As you have probably guessed from the title, the game world isn't the happiest of places. Humanity has fallen, demons have taken over, all hope is lost. Story-driven quests tell what happened. When it comes to bashing monsters, you can choose from a multitude of combat styles. Mobile versions will follow the PC release. Chances for Pioneer to come out in 2022 are slim, but we're keeping our fingers crossed for a late 2022 release or a testing phase at least. The game has been in the works since 2018, but, in the light of recent news, we have reasons to believe that development will pick up soon. The Moscow-based studio, GFA Games, has partnered with Tencent for an investment deal that allows them to expand the team and continue the development at a faster pace. The FPS MMO will take place on a post-apocalyptic Soviet island. The MMO world needs more superhero-themed games. The Heroic Games Corporation is doing its part by bringing a Ship of Heroes. Hopefully, in 2022. Ship of Heroes aims to build a superhero universe like no other. The developers envisioned Apotheosis City, the main hub, as the antithesis of Gotham City. The combat system promises to be different as well. Currently, the game is in beta. The current Tesso adventure is nearing its end. Deadlands, the DLC that wraps up the Gate of Oblivion year-long adventure, was released in November. While the next expansion was not yet revealed, we don't have any indication that the Elder Scrolls Online will stray from the usual release schedule. The new adventure will be announced in January and the expansion will come out in spring or summer 2022. ZeniMax has been following this schedule for years. We only have a few more weeks until the official announcement, but it's never too early to start speculating. The most popular fan theories involve the continent of Akavar, the eastern part of Morrowind, and unexplored Oblivion Plains. WoW Classic came out in August 2019. 1 year and a half later, the Burning Crusade Classic was released. While Blizzard has been keeping quiet about Wrath of the Lich King Classic, we can all see where this is going. It was in Wrath of the Lich King that the WoW player base peaked at 12 million active subscribers. WoW still has a lot of fans who cannot wait to relive the glory days of 2009. Even if it won't release in 2022, we are sure that we will know the release date by the end of next year. Ravendawn Online is a cute pixel-style MMORPG that is currently in alpha. A 2022 release isn't out of the question. The game has sandbox mechanics that allow players to team up and build their castles, farms, or whatever constructions they can think of. The economy is player-driven. You can become a wealthy merchant, but you can also win a fortune as a sword for hire. Be it by magic or might, you can vanquish your foes in a multitude of ways. Ravendawn Online has an open-world map with no instance locations or loading screens. Ember Sword is currently in development with alpha testing planned for the first quarter of 2022. It's unlikely the full game will be released in 2022, but at least we get the chance to see what the team has been working on for the past years. Ember Sword is a free-to-play sandbox MMORPG that uses blockchain technology. The gameplay features fast-paced combat and free character development. If fighting monsters isn't your cup of tea, nothing is stopping you from becoming a trader. On the other hand, you can also focus on crafting or annihilating other players in PvP. As of August 2021, Ashes of Creation has completed 3 out of 5 alpha tests. We have 2 more alpha and 2 beta stages to endure before the final game is released. Developers are taking the slow and steady road towards the end product. As long as the game is good, we don't mind the wait. Ashes of Creation is a dynamic fantasy MMORPG. The world changes based on players' actions. You have the power to build and also the power to destroy. There are many ways to enjoy the game and each one has its unique flavor. What MMO releases are you looking forward to in 2022? Let us know in the comments and remember to subscribe for more MMO news.